This just looks way too good to be real. Congressional candidate Martin Hyde threatens cop's career during traffic stop. Sounds like we've got an entitled man that's running for Congress. A little bit upset that he got pulled over today, and he's gonna put this police officer in his place. Let's see how he does it.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian Sarasota Police Department. You're on audio and video recording.
No, it's a woman. You know what this means. Here it comes, boys. All of the misogyny. Okay.
At the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. That was at Euclid and Fruitville.
You don't need to point at me, officer.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing in the direction where it was.
Just call the chief, that's it.
Go right ahead, sir. Can I see
know
your
who I
license?
am, right?
Yes, sir, I do. Can I
Stop.
see your license, registration, insurance, please?
You can do this?
Yes, sir.
You gonna do this? He's looking, dude, he's looking at her like, wow, you really f***ed up. Hold on, look at this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay, look at that, look. Like, he's about to get her. Oh my God, we've got a Kevin on our hands. Is that what we call a male Karen? Kevin? I've only met one bad Kevin before. Like, literally only one bad Kevin. Should we do Chad? I've never really... Richard. Oh, wait. I'm just looking for a good Kenneth. This is a good one. Elder male Karen. A Kenneth.
So I have a job to do, sir.
Yeah,
For now.
Of Sebastian, it's going to be on the citation. Can I see your insurance, registration, and your license, please? Sir, can I have
Hey,
a legal?
okay, also, this is something that service workers have to deal with all the time. Hey, look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it is an old school tactic to ask people, what's your name? And then scare them, because any of us that have worked customer service before have dealt with that stupid fucking question before, and we know exactly what you're going to try to do. If we're at our jobs and we know we're fucking up, then okay, sure, maybe we don't want you to know your name, but if you're just being a dick and you're like, what's your name? I'm gonna put it right in your face, loud and proud. Here's my name. Go take it to wherever you want. This little trick doesn't work anymore, and it tells the service person exactly what you're trying to do. Oh, I thought
Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Go call the chief. Tell him how rude you just been to me. Play this video.
Okay.
Then you call Marlon Brown. Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
They're not okay, though.
Oh, he's gonna call Marlon Brown, and then he's gonna call the mayor. Why? Because you were going 54. Do the rules not apply to you, sir?
Okay, sir. Are you refusing to produce your registration? I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
You're
Okay, sir.
making career decisions?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Says what? Where's your video?
All right.
What's he about to do?
Hang tight.
I saw him get out of the car and be all crazy. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me raw. I mean, the raw footage. It gets
Call the
worse.
supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Oh my God, I'm cringing!
You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you talk to people like this?
Did he say, is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you talk to people like this? Excuse me?
Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah. Then we'll see who goes.
Then we'll see who goes. I hate
want
this
paper?
man. Take him out, bro. Take him out.
You don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be
I'm not
issued a
interested in
citation.
anything you have to say. I'll wait for the supervisor.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
No, I'm not interested.
You are going to be issued a
There's
citation.
the registration.
Well, you've been already issued a citation for that.
For what?
For failing to produce your registration.
Right.
All right. Sir, you're going to be issued a
Right.
citation 57 and a 40 for speeding. Your fine is
Right here.
$256. Information in the back.
It's
You're going
right
to have
here.
an option to
It's
plead
on your
guilty,
camera.
an option to plead not guilty, and an option to take a safe driver's course. If you qualify for the course, it will reduce your fine, and it will reduce your points. If you decide to go ahead and do that, just make sure you do it prior to submission of
You know
payment.
what? You know what he said about you? You want to hear what he said about you?
No.
He can say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir.
Wow. You know what? When people say, do you know what so-and-so said about you? Let's say you're the officer in this situation and then there's this entitled little asshole in the car, okay? You want to ask yourself, when people are making statements, do they have something to lose and do they have something to gain in this situation, right? So he wants to be in control. He wants to be in power, and he wants to win this entire exchange. That is his goal. So when he starts to make moves in that direction, you lose, he wins. You really got to question everything he's saying, right? So here we're going to question where he says, do you know what your boss told me about you? Do you know what that was? What he's saying is, in that 60-second call while you were at your car, your boss and I were talking shit about you. What is he trying to do? Make her doubt herself and then make her doubt her alliance with her precinct, which she is working for, and make her think that she's the odd man out, but this guy and her boss have some type of connection. It's so good that he was talking shit on this lady before she even came back to the car.
You know what he said about you?
If you fail to
Had you
complete...
before like this.
Okay.
And he's going to have you again.
He's had you
And that's
before
fine.
like this?
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine?
Sir,
I'm a law-abiding citizen, and you're being bloody rude to me.
if you decide to go ahead and do the course, just make sure you do a prior to submission of payment, as they do
You think you're winning?
require a
He said you're
certificate.
winning. That's what he thinks it's
If you sign
about.
up for it, you must complete it, otherwise they will...
This guy thinks this is about winning a power struggle. That's what he thinks this is about. And somebody said earlier that, like, oh, BOZE, it was true, the conversation that supervisor or something had about her. First of all, fuck that guy. And second of all, him using that information that came from the call was a technique for him to gain power in the situation and make her doubt herself. Period. It doesn't matter if it happened or not.
Go ahead and suspend your license. You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. Okay?
Oh.
You are going to be issued a citation for
He's recording her, but he's
and
shaking.
driving. Your fine is $116.
Oh, we're in power, but we're shaking,
You're going to have
huh,
an option
buddy?
to plead guilty and an option to plead not guilty. You are going to be issued a citation for failure to provide your registration upon request. Your fine is $116. Information about it. If you are guilty or not guilty.
You're lying.
Green paper.
Give him the citation. You're
Green
lying.
paper tells you
Why
you
are
have 30
lying?
days to replay.
Why are you lying?
You have 30
Wow, I love how he just pulls out the camera and starts saying, "Why are you lying, officer? Why are you lying?" It's like when these people pull out a camera, they think that everything that they say is just going to be taken as factual. Like, what? Oh my God.
Why are you lying?
She's crushing it right now, though, right, Chad?
Form.
Just a simple question. Why are you lying?
Phone number on the bottom in
When your
case you have any
supervisor
questions. When my supervisor comes, I'll wait for him with you if you like me to. Your citation is already
She's just doing her job. Take the citation.
I will wait. I will wait, but
Is
I will
he
wait
gonna
in my car.
escalate?
There you go.
Yeah, but you have the bad.
Is he going to escalate?
Sir, step back into your car or stand on the sidewalk so you don't get hit by a vehicle. It's for your safety. 14 right here. Can I have another unit respond?
Bring somebody else out. That's what I would have done, too. She's taking no bullshit from me.
Sir, stand over there. It's for my safety and for your safety. Sir? 10-4, the driver being extremely uncooperative.
6142 to 6715, are you anywhere closer?
I can't. He won't let me leave until a supervisor shows up. Martin Hyde. I just gave him a 3 ticket.
Why does he want a supervisor to show up? Because, I mean, it's kind of like, do you guys remember the narcissistic mom video where she wanted a third party to show up so that they could basically override the other person? It's a power dynamic. It's like, I'm so powerful, I can pull somebody more powerful than you in, and you have to shut up and respect me. But he's not doing super well here. Like, anyone watching this video would not be on his side, you know?
Speeding 57 and a 40, texting while driving, and failing to
He gets
produce
no
his
bitches.
registration because he told me I could look it up. And he's gonna have my job. Everything is on camera.
Threatening people's jobs because your ego feels burned is one of the most disgusting things you can do. Threatening someone else's livelihood because you feel disrespected. How disgusting. How disgusting. And what if this woman had actually lost her job? And she was fired for this, fired from the police station because she ran into this man with a little tiny ego. It's not a big ego. It's just a little tiny ego.
Are you still waiting for a supervisor, or are you
If
leaving?
the officer was a guy, would he be doing this?
Okay.
Maybe,
Very
actually.
good.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm sorry?
Why he standing out in the street like that man emoji? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he got a micro ego. Look at him. That's so funny, dude.
You know Pat Robertson, right?
Yes, I do, sir.
Why are you doing it?
Because I have a job to do, sir.
Not like that.
Nobody's above the law.
Yes, he does.
No one's above the law. You have to have some degree of respect for law-abiding.
That degree of respect started the moment I walked up to your car, sir.
No. You knew exactly what you were doing and you made a mistake.
What you were doing, she was doing her
If
job.
that is your feeling, you are more than welcome to fight the citations in court.
Don't fight the citation.
Okay, honest question. One in chat, if you feel like this officer has done nothing wrong and she was just doing her job. Two in chat, if you feel like there were things that she could have done a little bit differently. I noticed that somebody mentioned that they didn't like her pointing in the beginning or something like that, and that kind of gave off on the wrong foot. But I think for the most part, this woman has just followed protocol, and she had a very resistant and cooperative person.
Your employer.
Okay.
Your employer.
You're more than,
Do it.
you know, you're an
Dude.
influential person. You're,
Very.
you could go ahead and do that.
Yes, I can.
Great answer.
Okay.
Why not just say you're sorry?
Why don't you say
Because
you're
I did nothing wrong,
sorry?
sir. I was doing my
Get
job, but I
this
am going to
piece of
ask you either
crap
to
outta
sit in your
here.
car or step on the sidewalk because I don't want either one of us getting hit.
I can't believe
Sir,
if
I
this
have nothing more to
escalates-
say to you, sir. You're requesting my supervisor. You can have the conversation with them now.
She said you want to talk to my boss, then go talk to my boss. Go call him. My job here is done. You have received your citation, sir. Pay for it and take the course. Extra units just arrived. Sorry, y'all know I get way too
Sarge
hyped up about
Frangioni's on
justice.
his way.
Okay.
Speeding 57 and a 40. Texting while driving. Failure to
There she
produce his
is. There's our
registration.
girl.
When I asked, he told me I could look it up.
You know what though? She's got the cop glasses on. These are the cop glasses. You know they they walk them to the car wearing these. You know you going to jail. You leave them with some. You leave them with some either a paper or you leave it in the back seat. Okay.
Okay. You know who he is,
Yes.
right? Yeah, you found it.
Yeah, you know
Yes.
who he is. Yeah. Okay. He's a candidate. Come on. Let's
So
put
you're
him in the
just
back
gonna
seat.
Stay by to cite him, or is that what?
He already got cited
Oh, he has already
Yeah.
the citation. So he just.
from the moment I walked up.
So he's just waiting for.
He's waiting for supervisor, and I guess he spoke to Frangioni, so Frangioni is on his way.
Let's really observe this beforehand. You guys know how you felt about the original officer. Now here's the backup officer that's probably going to play a little bit of a different role, but I mean, he might get fed up with this guy's behavior. Everyone in chat keeps saying that it gets worse, and I'm like, there is no possible way that this can get worse.
Mr. Hyde? I guess you talked to Sergeant Frangioni by the phone?
I did, yeah.
Okay, he's on his way.
He's on his way!
She requested another unit, so that's
How
what
do you
another
give
unit.
someone a certificate, ticket for no registration when they've got their registration?
You refused to hand it to her. He refused to hand it.
Well, this one is the expired one, but
Well, it doesn't make it. It'll take 2
Yeah.
seconds.
yeah.
We're going to make sure that she pays the price for being disrespectful.
Wait, what? Dude, there it is right there. His ego, his intent, it's painted all over every word. We need to make sure she pays the price for being disrespectful. You need to punish her for disrespecting me. And he says that in such a roundabout way, like he's gonna get everyone on his side with this. Oh my God, dude.
I just wanted you to witness it, know that the registration was right there, and she deliberately chose to write the ticket.
No.
She came up, she said the first. Look, there's a video of it, so be quiet. There's a video of what you said.
There is.
Start
And I've got a
swinging.
video of what you said. Right? What she said
No.
was.
No, sir. We have a video of you repeatedly saying, "Why are you lying, officer? Why are you lying, officer? Why are you lying, officer?" Chat, do you guys recall in the beginning of this video when she said, "Can I have your registration?" and he basically said no?
You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration.
I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your unit. I've got no interest in listening to you, young lady.
Sergeant, if you don't mind if we could step over up the road onto the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a
it's
second,
public safety
officer.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Hyde, like I said,
No.
you know,
I've represented you guys
Yes,
in
sir.
union discussions. My
Yeah.
son is a cop. I'm friends with
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Everybody in
None
the
of this
police
matters.
department, this is the first
How are we
time.
getting so fucking far away from the fact that he was speeding? I swear to God, this is what narcissistic people do, okay? They do something wrong and they try to get you as far away from the thing that they've done as possible. So now we've gone from he was going almost 60 miles per hour in a 40, or looks like we're almost in a residential kind of area. We've gotten from that to, oh, she lied about my registration, which just straight up wasn't true. And then, oh, my son's a cop. Oh, I called your boss. Let's get back to the core issue. Were you speeding, sir? That was the problem. Man.
Anybody has been disrespectful to me. And for what reason? I could care less. If they were going to write me a ticket, I could care less. I just pay the bloody thing. You don't think I got the money?
It's his ego.
It's the manner and the nature of it. Outrageous. Yeah. Why would you do that? Why?
Dude.
I mean, of all the people to do it to.
Yeah, I understand, sir. And, you know, I set you, I've been with the negotiations with you, and I understand where you're coming from.
I don't ask for special treatment, but I don't expect to get treated like a punk.
Chad, is he asking for special treatment? Most of us, we are all just normal people. And if we received this citation, we would be like, okay, I'm a nobody. I'm going to go pay this now. Man, what a joke. What a joke. You're just a candidate. You're not even on Congress. You didn't even do anything.
Let me go talk to her and see.
Well, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
She's got it in her head. I know exactly who she is.
Okay, yeah, now he's trying to separate this guy from his partner, or the person that has been called in for backup.
Stay in your car.
I just wanted to know if you want me to go back to the station.
You can go to the station. Yep, go to the
What is he
station.
about to? No, don't tell me they're going to
Hey,
take
Mark.
this guy's side. Hey, Martin.
Yeah, I have to leave it on.
All right, so here's the thing. She lied about the cell phone thing. She lied about the speed.
The other thing that's not fair about this is, okay, I don't know what this sergeant is about to do, but this sergeant is in power, and this candidate who wasn't even elected is in power in this conversation. And who is powerless? The officer down here who's just trying to do their job. And here are two people in power that have the ability to just call her a liar and then discharge her, and then that's it. It is so disgusting how there are people that are in power that can define your entire existence and say that you did things that you didn't do, and then they have the ability to stamp something on a piece of paper, and then everyone just thinks that you really did it. This lady could have been any of us.
She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and center.
I understand that. I do. Trust me, I do
And
know
I
that.
don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable.
I understand. I understand
There
the
was
frustration.
nothing
And I can get the
about
video
that.
and I can play it to
I'm
the
going.
mayor. I understand
Yeah.
that, but you know, the thing is, I don't take comment.
I love how this guy thinks that he's so important that congressional candidate. I just want to bring that up again. This guy thinks that he's so important that he can call up the mayor and be like, "We need to get that body cam footage from the police department because you're not going to believe how they treated me. Okay, you're not going to believe it. Mayor, have a seat. I need you to watch how I was treated. I don't give a fuck how you were treated. Okay, I got stuff to do. I got food to eat. I got bathrooms to use. I got blankets to fold. I don't give a fuck how anybody treated you."
She knew exactly, because I said to her, yeah, right away. I said, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I know. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer.
Yeah,
That's what we
she's a
do.
traffic-
But I
yeah,
understand.
I understand that's what she do.
Yeah.
I said, it's not what you do, and you know it.
Listen, she has a job to do. I'm not. Listen, I'm
Not
gonna
that
look
way.
at the. I'm gonna look at the video. I understand your concerns. I'm gonna look at the video.
He's
I
not
notified
buying it
everybody
either.
in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station, but it's not a big deal. She's going right now to dock her video. Right now, she's going to dock the video. And if
Good.
there's problems, you will be the first to know.
Oh my god, this is about to be so
I'll
embarrassing
do
for him.
something
Where's the
about it.
aftermath? We gotta do
I
Elizabeth.
understand. Yeah, I'm going to take your complaint. Is what I'm doing. That's the first step.
How can you write a ticket for no registration when you've got the registration? I mean, as if I get $150,000.
Oh, here we go. We're still getting away from the core issue that he was speeding, and now what is he about to say? As if I get
car. I've lived here for
I get
25 years. and I don't register
$150,000
a
car.
Why
That's
do
so
that?
important.
I understand what you're saying.
Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer that
Would you
writes.
give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office. I understand what you're saying.
I understand you have a video on there, but the fact is, nobody in their right mind
He's so
would give a ticket
mad.
for that.
What a loser.
Nobody.
I understand what you're
I need
saying.
to know the
and
aftermath.
you producing it, she probably should have taken that ticket away, but I'm going to find out what exactly occurred. And
Because she had a bee in her bonnet because she thought she was on a big power
She
trip.
had a
Guess what?
She had a bee in her bonnet. She had a bee in her bonnet. Why is what? She had a bee in her bonnet. I told y'all that this man was about to be sexist before we even started this video. And y'all know me. If you be watching my videos, sometimes I call out. I'm like, oh, here comes misogyny. Here comes being sexist or something like that. I really don't call it out that often. I would say less than 10% of the time. Before this video started, I knew that was exactly what's going to happen. Bee in the bonnet, huh? I bet you that's something we don't say to men. Anyways, I would rather lock myself in a room with my cat for a week straight with just food and water for me and the cat, me even eating the cat's food as well, and walk around that room and pick up every hair that my cat sheds for a week. I would rather do that than talk to this man for 30 minutes. I think that would build a lot more character in me. I think I would have a lot to think about, and I would really get to experience the power of hard work, picking up all them cat hairs. Bro, I can't deal with people like this.
Been there 7 years. She ain't gonna make 8. I'll make sure.
Well, I'll get going
She
on.
ain't. Bare minimum of respect is yes sir, no sir. Not a word of it. Straight up, talking to me like I'm a piece of dirt. Get back in your car. Which is this? She's standing. She's got her car door open, and I'm leaning against here talking to someone. Okay. So, in case you get hit by traffic, just being difficult. Okay. Just being cocky. If that's how, no wonder you got people shooting people in Newtown. If that's how you talk to people.
Okay, all right. Let's end the campaign right there, buddy. No wonder you got people shooting people because this is how your officers treat me. All right, as a follow-up here, I'm going to read you guys this article. Martin Hyde appears to end congressional campaign after traffic flap. Martin Hyde appears to have ended his campaign against U.S. Rep. Vern Buchanan after the move comes after Hyde received national media attention and scorn over a police body cam video of his actions at a traffic stop. In a letter published by the Saratoga Herald Tribune, Hyde apologized for his behavior, but he made it clear he will not be pursuing a seat in the U.S. House at this point. He said, I'm sorry because in a democracy without congressional limits, I have taken away the opportunity for people to make change in a stagnant system that rewards incumbency over... Okay. All right. Candidate had loaned his campaign $164,000. He self-funded and spent most of it on consulting with former Donald Trump associate Stone. So basically, he spent over $160,000 on his campaign, most of which was sent to people that ran the Trump administration's campaign. Looks like he was trying to use any tactics necessary to win this.